Hello, everyone. My name is Blake Walker, and welcome to this week's high school football recap here of week number 8 here in Iowa high school football. Recording this just past midnight here on Friday night. The date now is October 19th. Week 8 is finished in October 18th. An unbelievable week of Iowa high school football. All the playoff teams in Class 2A, 1A, A, and 8 player have been set. I'll be going through all those teams that have made the postseason, plus all the scores that have happened this past evening. Let us start out with Class 5A at the top. I believe I am missing all but one game, so I'd say that's pretty good. We'll start out with Class 5A, where number 15 Ankeny upsets number 4 Valley in overtime. Ankeny with a game-sealing interception. The Hawks stay alive in the postseason for a chance at the postseason. Big win for the Hawks. Number 13 Ottumwa defeats Des Moines East 48-12. Sioux City East, ranked number 9, defeats Ames 56-34. Council Bluffs Lincoln keeps their postseason hopes alive. They defeat Sioux City North 35-28. Number 14th ranked Iowa City West throttles number 3 Pleasant Valley in a high-scoring affair 49-35. Number 6 Linn-Mar defeats number 7 Iowa City High 28-27. Iowa City High had a chance to go for 2 with 22 seconds left and failed on the 2-point conversion. Marshalltown defeats Des Moines Lincoln 28-14. Number 12 Ankeny Centennial defeats Waukee Northwest 28-10. Waukee Northwest playoff hopes are all but dashed. Number 8 Johnston defeats Urbandale 56-14. Dowling Catholic holds off number 11 Southeast Polk. Dowling Catholic was ranked 5th. Southeast Polk was ranked number 11th. Dowling defeats Southeast Polk for the first time since 2015, 35-34 in a thriller. Southeast Polk misses the game-tying extra point after they wanted to go for 2, got a penalty, backed him up, decided to kick, and missed the extra point. Waukee defeats Des Moines Roosevelt 49-18, keeps Waukee alive in the postseason race. Number 1 Bettendorf holds off number 16 Prairie in a thriller, 48-47 in overtime. Bettendorf trailed 35-20 at one point in the second half. No score for Dubuque Hempstead and Davenport West. That is the only game I believe we're missing here on this Friday night. Cedar Rapids Washington defeats Dubuque Senior 27-7. Cedar Falls keeps their playoff hopes alive with a win over Kennedy 28-7. And number 2 ranked Iowa City Liberty, who we'd assume might be the number 1 team in the RPI, but it could be Dowling, will be a win over number 10 Waterloo West. Number 2 Liberty defeats number 10 Waterloo West 63-9. Waterloo West will be fighting for their playoff hopes next week against Ottumwa. Let's go on to Class 4A, where number 5 ranked ADM holds off number 13 Indianola 35-31. Good game for the Tigers. Indianola will be fighting for a postseason spot next week. Lamar's over Denison Schleswig 49-13. Number 16 ranked Fort Dodge defeats Sioux City West 35-0. Glenwood over Council Bluffs Jefferson 53-21. And Norwalk goes to Lewis Central all the way over in western Iowa and upsets the unbeaten number 4th ranked Lewis Central Titans 21-7. Great win for Norwalk. They are still perfect in that district and will be district champions. Carlisle gets their first win of the year over Des Moines Hoover, 43-6. Number 1 ranked North Polk cruises over number 15th ranked Boone, 48-7. Number 9 Spencer defeats Storm Lake, 49-6. And Dallas Center Grimes defeats Winterset, 18-16. Number 3 Pella goes on the road and holds off Bondurant Farrar, 28-21. Oskaloosa defeats Burlington, 41-34. And number 2 ranked Decorah holds off number 6 ranked Western Dubuque in a slogfest 10-7. Number 8 Gilbert gets a very convincing win to lock themselves in the postseason over 11th ranked Newton 30-7, and Mason City defeats Marion 33-29. Number 10th ranked North Scott gets past Clinton 49-14. Number 12th ranked Waverly Shell Rock overcomes a slow start and defeats Waterloo East 42-18. And probably one of the bigger shockers of the night, Clear Creek Amana, ranked number 14th with their backs against the wall, needed to win, goes to number 7th Xavier and defeats the Saints 28-24. Big win for Clear Creek Amana. Down in Class 3A, despite losing their starting quarterback to an ACL injury for the season, number 5 Algona rallies to defeat Webster City 28-21. Harlan helps their playoff hopes and dashes Atlantics, who's ranked number 16th. Harlan wins 41-16. Number 2 ranked Sergeant Bluff Luton puts out a statement win against number 4th ranked Bishop Heelan, 42-23. Big win for Sergeant Bluff Luton. Carroll defeats Sioux Center 27-7 to stay alive in postseason competition, while Hampton Dumont Cal defeats Charles City 21-0. First ranked Humboldt takes care of business against 10th ranked Clear Lake 23-13. And MOC Floyd Valley, ranked 15th, holds on to their playoff hopes. They defeat Boyden Hull Rock Valley 37-0. Number 11th ranked Solon defeats Fairfield 61-19. Number 7 Mount Vernon over Washington 42-21. And Centerpoint Urbana defeats Maquoketa 32-14. Mount Pleasant defeats Fort Madison on a last-second field goal, 16-14. Number 6 Williamsburg overcomes a slow start and defeats number 13th ranked Grinnell, 49-12. Grinnell will cling to their playoff hopes next week against Fairfield and await what the RPI says. Number 9 Independence holds off number 14th ranked West Delaware, 13-7, and Assumption defeats Keokuk, 35-14. Number 3 ranked Wahlert Catholic defeats Central DeWitt 63-6. Number 8th ranked Nevada gets a crucial win over Creston 49-28. Knoxville defeats Perry 35-6, and number 12th ranked Benton overcomes a slow start and defeats South Tama 56-26. In Class 2A, West Liberty defeats Comanche 49-19. Cherokee Washington over Sheldon 49-6. Sheridan over Clark 48-0, and Garner Hayfield Ventura defeats Esterville Lincoln Central. Okoboji over Forest City 41-25. Greene County with a big win over Des Moines Christian 14-13, and number 4th ranked Van Meter cruises past Interstate 35 49-7. Tipton over Monticello 37-21. Osage wins over Olwine thanks to a forfeit. Clarinda over Centerville 47-15, and Roland Story ranked 8th defeats Sadell 55-8. 5th ranked Kemper Catholic defeats Southeast Valley 34-12. Number 3 ranked Spirit Lake defeats Clarion Goldfield Dows 42-0, and number 1 West Lyon handles number 9th ranked Central Lyon 41-7 in the Beef Bowl. Western Christian recovers from the win or the loss last week. They win against Unity Christian 41-7. Mid Prairie defeats Albia 42-7, and number 10 Anamosa ends Northeast, who is ranked number 6. They end Northeast undefeated season. Anamosa wins in a shutout 41-0. West Burlington over Davis County 49-21. Number 2 ranked PCM defeats Iowa Falls Alden 48-0. Jessup over Vinton Shellsburg 42-20, while Mediapolis defeats Central Lee 48-14. 7th ranked North Fayette Valley defeats Crestwood 34-7, and West Marshall defeats Union 14-0, while Waukon defeats New Hampton 52-21. In Class 1A, AHSTW defeats Shenandoah 29-7. Sumner Fredericksburg over Applington Parkersburg 47-13. Beckman Catholic over Cascade 30-0, and 6th ranked South Hardin defeats Columbus Catholic 39-6. Number 2 ranked Dike New Hartford defeats Denver 57-13, while Durant defeats West Branch 13-6. East Marshall drops their game to Alburnett 49-19, and number 1 Grundy Center continues to roll. They shut out Hudson 35-0. Number 7 Regina recovers from their loss last week to take down previously unbeaten Wilton, who was ranked number 4. Number 7 defeats number 4. Regina defeats Wilton 20-8. Number 10th ranked OABCIG defeats Lawton Bronson 24-14. The big upset of the night, Manson N.W. Webster wins the district title against number 3 ranked Emmitsburg 20-14. Big win for Manson N.W. Webster. They upset 3rd ranked Emmitsburg 20-14. MFL Marmac defeats Central Springs 35-0. Number 9th ranked Trainer over Missouri Valley 42-0, and Ogden defeats Nottoway Valley 44-14. Pella Christian over Colfax Mingo 35-0. Pleasantville over Cardinal 56-13, and Pocahontas area defeats Eagle Grove 40-28. Ridgeview defeats MVAOCOU 36-13, and number 8th ranked Sigourney Kyoto runs it up against Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont. They win 79-6. Sioux Central over East Sac County 42-26. South Hamilton defeats Grandview Christian 56-21, and Underwood gets past Red Oak 56-12. Woodward Granger defeats West Central Valley 35-3, and number 5th ranked Hinton holds off West Sioux 14-7. Down in Class A, number 2 ranked ACGC defeats Southwest Valley 40-7. Akron Westfield over South O'Brien 28-17, and MMCRU defeats Alta Aurelia 28-0. South Winneshiek defeats BCLUW 54-15. Bellevue upsets number 10th ranked North Lynn 22-14. West Fork defeats Bellman Clemmy 18-7, while Danville defeats Columbus 31-24. Earlham holds off South Central Calhoun 21-19. Madrid defeats Wayne 34-8, and Logan Magnolia defeats ICAM Manning 42-28. Fifth-ranked Tri-Center defeats Kingsley Pearson 49-7, while sixth-ranked Galen Catholic defeats Hartley Melvin Sanborn 47-7. Number 8th-ranked Pekin defeats Louisa Muscatine 58-0, and Linville Sully gets past Central Decatur 45-0. 7th-ranked Maquoketa Valley shuts down Starmont 42-6, while Mount Ayr defeats Martinsdale St. Mary's 54-14. Number 1-ranked West Hancock continues to roll. They defeat Newman Catholic 50-0. North Butler defeats AGWSR 26-7, and North Mahaska gets past North Tama 12-8. Sibley Ocheyedan defeats North Union 51-7. Number 9th-ranked Riverside over Panorama 44-6, and East Buchanan defeats Postville 50-8. St. Albert holds off Westwood 28-27. 3rd-ranked St. Ansgar defeats Lake Mills 53-12, and Clayton Ridge defeats North Cedar 49-0. Number 4, Lisbon defeats Van Buren County 49-0. Highland over Wapello 43-0. Wapsie Valley defeats Nashua Plainfield 14-13, and Woodbury Central defeats West Monona 49-0. And a Class 8 player, Springville gets past Calamus Wheatland 52-14. Arweva defeats Boyer Valley 35-6. Number 6th-ranked Audubon defeats Baxter 50-26. Belle Plaine upsets number 7th-ranked Iowa Valley 30-24. Big win for Belle Plaine. Iowa Valley had scored 70 points in the first 6 out of their first 7 games. Incredible job by the Plainsmen. Cam over Stanton 52-6. Colonesco defeats Coon Rapids Bayard 36-22, and Edgewood Colesburg defeats Key 49-6. Central Elkader defeats West Central 50-0. Number 3rd-ranked Don Bosco defeats Waterloo Christian 88-0, and Dunkerton falls short to Northwood Kensett 56-40. Collins Maxwell over East Union 56-26. Exira EHK over Griswold 60-30, and Fremont Mills defeats Sydney 62-24. 5th-ranked Gladbrook Rhinebeck defeats GMG 57-6. St. Edmund over Glidden Ralston 26-12, and number 1-ranked Lennox defeats Lamoni 60-28. 2nd-ranked Bishop Garrigan defeats Harris Lake Park 62-0, and Winfield Mount Union defeats HLV 58-18. Janesville over Tripola 68-12. Easton Valley over Lone Tree 66-31, and BGM defeats Moravia 69-19. Mormon Trail over Murray 65-14. English Valleys drops their game to New London 56-22, and Remsen St. Mary's defeats West Harrison 67-0. Newell Fonda defeats Siouxland Christian 42-16. Number 9th-ranked Bedford defeats Southeast Warren 63-8, and 10th-ranked GTRA defeats North Iowa 66-20. Riceville over Turkey Valley 54-6. Twin Cedars drops their game to Montezuma 71-0. West Bend Mallard over Rockford 58-12. Number 8th-ranked Woodbine defeats East Mills 76-6, and Central City defeats Midland 74-39. Now time to go over all your playoff teams for Class 2A, 1A, A, and 8 player. I'll go through the class, the district, and the teams. These teams will be part of the postseason 2024. In Class 2A, District 1, West Lyon, Central Lyon, Western Christian, and Cherokee. In District 2, Spirit Lake, Okoboji, Forest City, Garner Hayfield, Ventura. In District 3, North Fayette Valley, Osage, Crestwood, and Waukon. In District 4, Anamosa, Northeast, West Liberty, and Monticello. In District 5, Mid-Prairie, West Burlington, Notre Dame, Mediapolis, and Albia. In District 6, PCM, West Marshall, Jessup, and Union. In District 7, Van Meter, Clarinda, Centerville, Sheridan. In District 8, Kemper Catholic, Roland Story, Greene County, and Des Moines Christian. Those are your playoff teams in Class 2A. In Class 1A, your playoff qualifiers are as follows. In District 1, OABCIG, Ridgeview, Hinton, and West Sioux. In District 2, Manson, N.W. Webster, Emmitsburg, Sioux Central, East Sac County. In District 3, Dike New Hartford, MFL Marmac, Sumner Fredericksburg, and Applington Parkersburg. In District 4, Grundy Center, South Hardin, Alburnett, Hudson. In District 5, Wilton, Beckman Catholic, Regina, and West Branch. In District 6, Sigourney Keota, Pleasantville, Pella Christian, and Eddyville, Blakersburg, Fremont. In District 7, Woodward Granger, South Hamilton, Grandview Christian, and Ogden. And in District 8, Trainer, AHSTW, Underwood, and Shenandoah. All those teams are going to the postseason. In Class A, your playoff teams are as follows. In District 1, Galen Catholic, MMCRU, Sibley Cheaton, and Hartley Melvin Sanborn. In District 2, West Hancock, St. Ansgar, Newman Catholic, and Lake Mills. In District 3, Wapsie Valley, Nashua Plainfield, South Winneshiek, and North Tama. In District 4, Maquoketa Valley, Bellevue, North Lynn, and Starmont. In District 5, Lisbon, Pekin, Danville, and Columbus. In District 6, Madrid, Mount Ayr, Linville, Sully, and Wayne. In District 7, ACGC, Riverside, Earlham, South Central Calhoun. And in District 8, Tri-Center, Woodbury Central, Logan Magnolia, and St. Albert. And finally, in 8-player, your playoffs will look like this. In District 1, Remsen St. Mary's, Woodbine, and Arweva. In District 2, Bishop Garrigan, GTRA, and West Bend Mallard. In District 3, Don Bosco, Riceville, and Key. In District 4, Gladbrook Rhinebeck, Janesville, Clarksville. Trapola gets a wild card. Only 2 teams get wild cards in 8-player. In District 5, Edgewood Colesburg, Central City, Springville. In District 6, Iowa Valley, Waco, Winfield, Mount Union. In District 7, Montezuma, Belle Plaine, BGM. In District 8, Lenox, Bedford, Southeast Warren. In District 9, Audubon, St. Edmund, Collins Maxwell. And in District 10, Fremont Mills, Cam, East Mills, and the final team to get the extra bid, Exira EHK. And that is your postseason for the 2A, 1A, A, and 8-player fields. Appreciate everyone for watching and listening all throughout. Actually, you'd only be listening, but I appreciate you listening. It's been a fun season so far. We will keep up with playoff scores next week, not to mention the teams that didn't make the playoffs do have a chance to play Week 9 games against different opponents if they choose. So we'll keep you updated on those scores if you'd like. That'll do it for me here on this quick little recap show. A little bit longer tonight. We will set the playoff fields for 3A, 4A, and 5A next week. For that being said, appreciate everyone for listening. Enjoy your weekend.